more than 2,300 years ago, in the ancient land of Macedonia, a boy was born who would one day shake the foundations of the world. His name was Alexander, son of King Philip II, a prince raised not only to rule, but to conquer destiny itself. The boy who dreamed of worlds beyond. From childhood, Alexander showed a spirit unlike any other. While other children played with wooden swords, Alexander studied maps and asked his teachers, "Why must the world have borders?" His tutor was none other than the great philosopher Aristotle, who taught him science, logic, poetry, and the value of wisdom. But most importantly, he taught him, "To rule others, you must first rule yourself." These words stayed with Alexander forever. The rise of a young king. When Alexander was just 20 years old, his father was assassinated. The kingdom trembled. Enemies thought Macedonia would fall, but Alexander rose like a storm. He crushed rebellions, united the Greek city-states, and marched to fulfill a dream greater than any king before him, to conquer the Persian Empire and beyond. The conquest of Persia. The Persian Empire, ruled by King Darius III, was the richest empire in the world, powerful, massive, unbeatable. Yet Alexander faced them with a fearless heart. Battle of Issus, 333 BC. Against an army far larger than his own, Alexander charged straight at Darius. Darius fled the battlefield. The world gasped. A young king had humiliated the greatest emperor alive. Siege of Tyre, 332 BC. Tyre was an island fortress thought impossible to conquer. Alexander built a bridge across the sea, turning the impossible into reality. After 7 brutal months, Tyre fell. Conquest of Egypt, 332 BC. Egypt welcomed Alexander as a liberator. He founded a new city, Alexandria, which later became a center of knowledge for centuries. Alexander, king of Asia. At the Battle of Gaugamela, 331 BC, Alexander defeated Darius once and for all. The Persian Empire collapsed. Alexander was now called King of Asia, but he was not done. Journey to the edge of the world. Alexander marched through deserts, storms, mountains, and jungles, pushing forward where no Greek soldier had ever stepped. Conquest of India. He reached the mighty Indus Valley and faced King Porus. Porus fought bravely, refusing to retreat. Impressed by his courage, Alexander said, "How should I treat you?" Porus replied, "Like a king." And Alexander did exactly that, returning Porus's kingdom to him. And the final march. After years of endless battle, Alexander's soldiers grew tired. They begged him to return home. The great conqueror agreed, but destiny had a different plan. In Babylon, at the age of 32, Alexander fell ill. Some say it was fever, some say poison. No one knows for sure. Before dying, his generals asked, "To whom do you leave your empire?" Alexander whispered. His empire, the largest the world had ever seen, was divided among his generals. Legacy of a legend. Alexander lived only 12 years as a king, yet he changed history forever. He spread Greek culture, founded more than 20 cities, and created a world where ideas, science, and trade could flourish. He remains in history as a warrior without fear, a king without equal, a legend without end.